Number 5. Primer, 2004. Shane Carruth scoffs at so-called indie filmmakers with their generous funding and well-staffed crews. For his debut feature, Carruth boned up a paltry $7,000 of his own money and cut costs by directing, shooting, writing, starring, editing, producing and scoring it all himself. But creating an entire feature film for a fraction of the cost of a new car wouldn't mean jack if it didn't turn out well. It did, and big time. Carruth's intricate thought experiment about a pair of scientists who accidentally discover time travel takes on a gripping realism by perfectly landing its many metaphysical backflips. It sounds silly to commend someone for doing the research on a movie about a physically impossible phenomenon, but for this film's 77 excellent minutes, going back in time feels weirdly viable. Number 4. Contact, 1997. Carl Sagan's action-free novel about first contact didn't naturally lend itself to big-budget summer movie. But director Robert Zemeckis and star Jodie Foster turned it into a visually stunning, check out that opening shot, thought-provoking, and ultimately moving tale of humanity searching for alien life and the deeper need to connect driving that search. Number 3. World of Tomorrow, 2015. The latest release from animation genius Don Hertzfeldt. World of Tomorrow leaps across millennia, creates clones of clones of clones, waxes poetic on the tragic ephemerality of memory, falls in and out love a few times, and very nearly locates the meaning of life. All of this takes place in 16 minutes. Over the course of a discursive conversation between a 3-year-old girl and an adult clone of herself from the future, it makes more sense when you watch it the third time. Hertzfeldt crafts deeply moving monuments to sadness and salvation, and splashes it all against gorgeous expressionist abstractions. This is the sort of movie whose dialogue you get tattooed on yourself, or use as a criterion on first dates. A tremendous work of emotional power. World of Tomorrow affirms the brutal loneliness of common life as a necessary counterbalance that creates joy. It's really something. Number 2. Metropolis, 1927. Méliès may have been the first one to break ground on sci-fi, but German master Fritz Lang was the first to realize the genre's full potential for visual grandeur and covert commentary. With a scale as grand as the countless blockbusters it inspired, this film's disciples span from George Lucas to Lady Gaga. Lang weaves an epic tapestry of have-nots laboring under a tyrannical society of haves. His proletarian leanings on full display. A dazzling mashup of biblical allusions, Art Deco influences, Gothic architecture, and cinematic trickery. This film is a testament to the magnificent potential of the movies. That Lang was able to assemble such a sophisticated, technically impressive feat of craft so early in the film medium's nascency is less like the discovery of fire, and more like a Neanderthal inventing an iPod. Number 1. Upstream Color, 2013. Carruth took 9 long years to craft this mystifying, mystical, magnificent tone poem of romance and sci-fi, but the wait was well worth it. It's not my place to say what Upstream Color is about, that's private business. Interpretation of this film's loose swirl of plot elements, pigs, orchids, some sort of parasite, passages from Walden, works like a cinematic Rorschach blot, each analysis a deeply personal expression of the person forming it. Continuing his rigorous DIY ethic and filling as many positions as he could on both sides of the camera, Carruth assembles spectacles of breathtaking beauty worthy of comparison to his Texan countryman Terrence Malick. Watching Upstream Color is a spiritual experience, inspiring ecstasy on par with religious fervor and awe for the many wonders of the world. Leave a comment to let me know, do you agree or disagree with this video? And tell about your point. And leave a comment if you want top 5 sci-fi find out other true too. Subscribe to watch new video every afternoon. Thank you for watching.